Abs, welcome. Title race. Let's get straight into this now. Yeah, Arsenal versus Man City now. It's come down to one final game, one final day. Arsenal, despite what you want to say, whether you think they're going to do it or not, they've taken it to the last day. Yeah. Man City, despite people saying, oh, they're not playing well, I've been unbeaten since December or whatever it is. Probably the last game. Rodri probably didn't play that game because I know they're unbeaten for real. Without that guy. But what do you think, first of all, before we talk about these two in depth, what do you think is the difference between these two sides? I know that's a heavy question to ask you on the spot, but what's the difference this season?
You want me to compare the two teams?
Yeah, just in your opinion.
Well, So what I would say is that Man City have X factors and Arsenal doesn't have the X factors. So let's say when the system fails, when the system doesn't work in games, you need guys to step up for you. And Man City's got, they've got Kevin De Bruyne, they got Foden, they got Doku comes on super sub. Remember, you got the penalty against Tottenham. You got Foden. These guys, they come on, do something for you. Arsenal doesn't have that, in my opinion. You guys don't have the X factor. You guys need someone like that will be like, yo, let me take this. Let me take the responsibility and just do something. And that's what you needed. That you needed that person or the second player, whatever, against Aston Villa because you lost both. You needed someone like that against Fulham as well. But not so. I think that's the main difference. That's what Arsenal is missing right now.
That's some extra cutting edge. Yeah.
Which Man City have been, since Pep, they've always had that. That's what you need. And but fair play to Arteta, he took it all the way to the last game.
Yeah.
Last game. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's a good title race, but tough one for Arsenal right now.
It's a tough one for everyone. Everyone's in the trenches with Pep and Man City, man. All right, what would you say to this, man? Where do you think this Man City team ranks in Pep Guardiola's teams that he's had?
This one doesn't really. I don't think it ranks at the top or anything. I think the treble winning season therefore does the 100 points as well. But this one, obviously, the thing is they don't have. If they had a Gundogan in there, for example, then maybe you could say that because they needed Gundogan as well. Because against the big six, they drew against you. They drew and lost against you, isn't it? They drew against you. Against Liverpool, they drew as well.
Twice.
They needed a guy like Gundogan to be like, yo, let me run it through that channel, run in behind, let me get a goal in. Because remember, even against Man United in the FA Cup final, scored 2 goals as well. So they needed that midfielder. Yeah. So I wouldn't say they're at the top because I think there's 100-point City and thingy.
But what are we saying here? Because again, if they do win this title, I'm still saying if. If they do still win this title.
When they do.
If Arsenal have been okay, have I just been that terrible Arsenal Football Club that I feel like we are strong this season. We made history. Arsenal Football Club. I know we're not Barca.
Arsenal history.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know I'm talking to a Barca fan, and I know we're not Man U or Liverpool or Barca or Inter or any of those clubs. I get it. But I'm saying, I have got invincible in this league, in the Premier League. The only team to ever do it, apart from Nottingham Forest, in the Premier League, and I've still got more points than them this season. Yeah. By a distance as well, a good, not it's 1 point or 2, but it's a couple points, and still, we're second place here. We would have beaten the rest of the league by miles. Even Liverpool would have beaten them time ago. How are we inferior to this side that you just said, the Man City side is not this? How?
No, I'm saying in terms of Man City, in terms of the top teams and City side, but in general, obviously, like I said before, you don't have the guys that will step up.
Apart from the treble winning side last season, which sides do you think are stronger than this?
The 100-point City.
Yeah. 100 points, City. Domestically, Actually.
Bro, in the Premier League. Yeah. But let's just ignore that. We just have to congratulate Arteta what he's done at the club. Took away all the deadwood, got rid of them, brought in the players he wanted. Obviously, some of them didn't work, like Zinchenko and Gabriel Jesus is a bit weird. But
too many injuries this season.
Then again, challenging for the second season, which is great. But obviously, you're facing Pep Guardiola, the final boss. You know when you play a game, the Pokemon, Pokemon. You play Pokemon, Emerald, whatever. You go to the gym. You don't even go to the gym. You know how you have to be all the gyms. You have to be all the gyms. Then you go to the biggest gym of them all. You have to surf. You have to fly or surf.
You have to go through different methods.
You have to go through your caves, that big cave, and then you go. You have to be all the Pokemon.
The moles. What you call it? What you call it?
The little clothes thing.
No, the little semicircle things. What you call them, bruv? The Pokemon, bruv. I forgot what it's called.
You have to be all the Pokemon masters.
Yeah.
Then you reach the biggest of them all.
Yeah.
That's Pep Guardiola. And it's, bro, I can't blame you for not winning it, bro. You're playing against, for me, the best manager of all time. You're playing against him and challenging them to the last day. That in itself it's an achievement. But obviously it's not an achievement, but I'm just saying it's like an achievement, which is good for
progress,
Arsenal.
Yeah. And
especially how you guys got more points than last season as well. That shows improvements on this Arsenal side. And you have gotten stronger. You just need a strike, number 9, X factor. That's all you need. And midfield as well, someone like, let's say Foden, that can play that 10 role, do something, drive the ball forward, take some risks as well. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't think you guys take enough risks in terms of your wingers and your left wing and Odegaard. And Odegaard does take a bit of risk. But that risk, let me just go with it. Let me just drive forward into the space. Let me get a free kick at least. Or let me drive in, do a little through ball in behind for Haaland or whoever that you got up front.
Yeah.
But that's the key issue, man.
Okay, so I can think of, this said briefly, because it has to be said now. Guardiola signings, half of them got questioned, let's say, at the beginning of the season. Even by me.
Yeah.
I can't even back out this. Guardiola, playing at left back as well. I was pulling him up for that.
Can't blame him, to be honest.
Yeah, can't blame him.
But he's been stepping up. The last 5 games, 6 games, he's been scoring,
quarter of
bro.
the season, oh my God, Guardiola's got that.
X factor, bro.
He's got that.
Zinchenko ain't doing that, bro. Zinchenko's not doing that.
But he's a Guardiola. I don't even know why he is. He's a centre back.
He's a centre back. Remember,
he's complete.
At World Cup, he was doing good at World Cup. And then Messi came and destroyed him.
Until Messi came with the madness. I can't even lie, but they've had Guardiola, who last quarter of the season, he's
for real.
Unreal, right? They've had Kovacic, who, to be fair, I'll say injury hit season.
Yeah.
Right? Ever since he's come back from the main injury.
They've been getting a lot more control of games when he came back.
He's been getting better. Yeah, he's been getting
Rodri's task is not as a lot as before now.
But I still think that guy's the best player in the league.
Yeah, definitely.
That guy is ridiculous. I can't
if KDB wasn't injured, then it would be KDB. But Rodri, definitely.
Yeah. But what do you think of their signings then? So it was Guardiola,
Kovacic,
Nunes, Doku,
Matheus
Nunes, who's done. Okay,
I don't know.
He's been unlucky.
He's young as well, but obviously it's hard to get ahead of KDB, Foden, these guys. But I'm saying Doku has been a good signing, man.
Yeah, he's had an impact.
You need wingers that are direct wingers. Let's compare. I don't know. In my opinion, I don't think Martinelli is direct enough. I don't think he's direct compared to Doku. Yeah. Every chance, every ball that comes to his feet, like, yo, let me just go at this guy. Let me just get this guy scared. Let him be on his toes all the time.
Yeah, that's how he's been,
You need direct. Even at Barcelona, Lamine Yamal, the guy is so direct. You need direct wingers that will be like, yo, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Grealish, finished. He's not direct anymore. And you need direct wingers and direct attackers. Odegaard needs to be more direct.
Yeah.
I want to see him more dribble past more people now.
So what do you think Arsenal need more in the summer than a striker or winger?
So you need a number 9. You need a poacher. You need someone that can hold the ball.
I mean, if it was up to one or the other for the front line, to get.
That's a bit tough, man.
For Arsenal, you think will make them stronger? A mad winger.
I think, I'll say you need a mad left winger. But someone like Leao, man.
Swear them.
You need your wingers to be deadly, man. Saka is good. He's deadly, but he needs to. I want Saka to take more risks, but he's not taking, in my opinion. He plays it. He's obviously, like I always said, he's a textbook academy player. His end product is great, which you learn at academy. Perfect. But you need that risk. You need someone to be risky, right? For example, Doku is risky. Foden is risky. Foden's not a winger, in my opinion, but he's risky. You need someone to be risky. Go at it, man. Take him on. Just put it upon yourself, bro. Take the responsibility. Drive.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you know? You need that. And that's what City has, and Arsenal doesn't. And obviously, then they have Haaland, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can't lie. I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from.
What do you think is the most important position that you need to
I think we need finishing power.
Yeah.
We just need, that's all Arsenal need, is to add that element of when the game's deadlocked, yeah? Because think about it. The moments when we've struggled, where Arsenal, we can destroy, we can put away a small side. Like,
exactly, yeah.
If Wolves come to the Emirates or something like that, we can put them away and play wonderful football. But you'll notice that it takes us like 10 chances to get that first goal. And then once the goals go in, then after Trossard or someone opens scoring for Arsenal, then they start getting excited. But you notice down the final stretch, the only man in the front line has been putting us 1-0 up in game, Trossard. Porto, Bayern, Wolves away, all these games, United. Trossard, yeah. But we ain't got that thing that Man City and even Liverpool have sometimes, when it's just like, in the blink of an eye, De Bruyne 1-0.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like you don't see it coming. It just happens. Like,
it's just like a one shift stride pattern.
All you need.
Bang, go. You get what I'm saying? Like we ain't got that per se.
Exactly.
But yeah, once we get that, I'm good. Okay.
But even against United, did you remember the Garnacho chance?
Yes.
So you also need wingers that have they're smart. You can't have low IQ wingers like Garnacho. In that moment, he has so much space. He's driven in. He's shooting from outside the box, and there's a massive gap in front of you to drive in.
Yeah.
So there you go. You can't have low IQ wingers. You need wingers that are smart. For example, Grealish, ball retention, holds up the ball, gets the fouls in, brings you more control into the game. Yeah. I don't know what Martinelli has, but I don't think he's a player that is good in a possession-based team, in my opinion. You need someone like Grealish and also have
I disagree
power.
Intensely
I
with
don't
that.
think so. I think he's more of a counter. I think he will suit Man United more than Arsenal. Martinelli.
I just think you know what? Yeah, what I would say is Martinelli needs to improve his movement off the ball.
Yeah,
that's what he needs to do, especially in this Arsenal team. Off the ball, you need to switch on in that department and then put yourself in places where you can hurt people.
Exactly.
Right, but I just think he's the type he needs. Like I've said to you, right. The right-hand side for Arsenal, all our players of the season are there. All of them. Saliba,
exactly. Right is perfect, bro.
Odegaard, Saka.
Right is
perfect. And why is that? That whole right-hand side just works like a pod.
Yeah.
Yeah? Like I keep saying, you know, Odegaard, you know when you're going to get the ball, Saka.
Exactly.
So you can stay on that last line and you know Odegaard's going to deliver it in stride, in your game. Do you get what I'm saying? Odegaard's in sync with it. Martinelli this season and whoever's been on the left at Arsenal, because of the whole Havertz, Rice, Fabio Vieira.
Not to mention Xhaka left as well, and Xhaka was complimenting Martinelli a lot.
And what does Xhaka do? When he turns and he faces, he put the players in between the lines.
That's what I love. That's what you need.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Exactly.
He just needs that kind of midfielder on that side who's like, bruv, I want to put the ball in that space where you want to run to.
Exactly.
But because Havertz will lay off short to him.
Yeah, Martinelli is literally doing all that, all sides.
Especially at the beginning of this season, because again, Zinchenko was inverting so far. He was at right wing with Saka and Odegaard. Man. We didn't know who it was at left day. Sometimes it was Kai Havertz. And he will pop it off short to Martinelli and then run into the box waiting for his pass from 8. So really...
Martinelli ain't that guy. He's running behind, through ball, bang, finish it.
Yeah.
But then again, now, do you think, you're an Arsenal fan, obviously.
Yeah.
Do you think you're going to win it, bro?
I think we're going to win it.
Yeah. Serious question.
Nah. Yeah, if I'm to be honest, these guys should beat West Ham. You know what? No.
You're playing what? Everton, right?
Yeah.
Well, Everton is in a good form as well. So be careful.
I have to sell my copium.
They did beat Liverpool as well. So
I have to sell my copium. Yeah, I know. I can't lie. Phil Mitchell on the final days is not the one, bro. But David Moyes, he's done an underrated.
Might do something.
Yeah, he's done just think about this guy. He's a Premier League legend for a second. Let me sell my copium. Yeah, he's a Premier League legend. He's done a madness at Everton. Yeah, went to Man U. They made him look like an idiot. And then where did he go?
Sociedad? Look like an idiot.
Or Betis? Or whatever.
I forgot, man.
And then he's come back, to West Ham and done an underrated spell to a point where some people are like, do you appreciate him?
No, they want him gone. They want him gone.
Yeah, no, I feel like all my time, I'll speak to West Ham fans. They're like this.
You should have left when you won the Conference League. I'll be honest. Yeah, leave on a high. Well. Leave on a high would have been great.
But it's like he's done all of this, for it to come down to his final game at West Ham, European champion David Moyes.
Brother. You're relying on them too much.
I tell my copium, it's my last game of the season. I've got nothing to lose.
Same way for Arsenal fans were relying on Spurs, bro. Don't do that. But don't get your hopes up. You're playing against the final boss.
David Moyes' final game at West Ham.
He's not gonna do
They're going
anything,
to the Etihad. This guy gonna leave with his tail tucked in between his legs on his final game at West Ham. Something. Come on.
Don't have expectations, bro. You're gonna
they're gonna destroy. Within 10 minutes, bro, it's gonna be 3-0.
But yeah, man, the City. They're gonna, in my opinion, they're gonna win it, man. Because I always said last 15 to 20 games, these guys just go ham, and they will do it.
Yeah, I can't lie. This City team, this is, it's again. Don't measure your own progress if you're in the Premier League. Don't measure your own progress against City. Because again, whatever you do just looks like a pile of
nothing, bro.
You do
all that effort and these guys.
The effort. Like I've said, Arsenal, we've made history this season.
Yeah, that's what Arteta said,
I'm going to have to put up with people telling me, Arteta's bottled it. He should be get sacked. Trying to force that
I mean, last season you did, last season you have to call that a bottle though. But this season,
depends how you look at it.
This season, you were a bit of ahead as well. Obviously, this season was on and off. City, Liverpool were ahead. You were Arteta was ahead, and then City, blah blah. Now it's City, but yeah, you can call it a bottle, but it's not really a bottle in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. Down to the final day, it's wild.
That's great. That's great for you.
Yeah, but that's that with Man City.